I first met Terry Box in 1984 at the Collin County Republican headquarters where a group was preparing a mailing for candidates. I had recently joined the Plano Republican Women's Club and was a newcomer to the community. Mary Scruggs and Maydell Grubbs, grand dames of the Republican Party, took me under their wing. Terry was then Chief Deputy under Sheriff Joe Steenbergen. He was a diligent worker in the party and was subsequently appointed sheriff at the time of Joe's death. He took office February 14th, 1985. It quickly became obvious that being sheriff of Collin County was a coveted position because we soon had 5 candidates in the race. I can remember everyone telling Terry and Randy that not only did they need to prepare for the primary, but a runoff because it was highly unlikely that any candidate would receive 50% plus 1 vote in the primary. Randy and Terry became wind-up Ken and Barbie dolls. They attended every event that took place in the county that year. They wrote notes to everyone thanking them for their support. This is a practice that continues to this day. I am sure that most everyone in this room has been the recipient of a gracious note from Randy. I feel confident that this young couple were totally intimidated by the grand dames. I was simply along as a worker bee at that point. We have had many wonderful fundraisers, themed fundraisers over the years, and one year in particular, I remember obtaining black and white striped jail suits that Maydell Grubbs and I wore while we became the wildest escapees of the Collin County Jail that evening, with Terry in hot pursuit of us. The position of sheriff was never about Terry Box, but about his deputies and being the finest sheriff that Collin County had ever had, and perhaps the finest in the state. It is my belief that he has succeeded beyond his wildest dreams. I vividly remember seeing a photo of Terry as an 8-year-old boy with holsters and guns. And to think that today he has risen not only locally, but statewide and nationally as a humble servant and protector of the people. He has always worried that he was doing the right thing. I can remember being the recipient of many late-night calls pondering an election dilemma. More politicians should emulate his behavior. I would be remiss to not mention the close relationship that Randy and Terry and my family developed over the years. Births, weddings, illness, and yes, death have brought us together. You could always count on the Boxes being there for you, and my family has tried to reciprocate. I think of them not only as a political friend, but family. Terry, may God bless you and Randy as you embark on your new journey.